Hello, Bay Broncos. Happy Friday. It is September 2nd, 2022, and I'm Mrs. W, the principal, in case you don't know me or haven't met me yet. We've had a busy week at Bay. We've had short days all week for testing, and so teachers have been able to really get a good feel for the kinds of reading behaviors that your kids are showing us. So that's exciting. On Wednesday morning, I had a meet and greet out on the lawn with some donuts. Thank you to the parents who attended. And on Wednesday evening, there was a PTA meeting on Zoom. Again, thank you for the parents who attended. We had some new faces. I love when TK and kindergarten parents come. It's like the beginning. And this week, today, the book fair opened up online. So take a look. All next week, classes will be visiting the book fair. So that's very exciting. Students can either use cash or e-wallet. If you look at my newsletter, it'll explain how e-wallet works. I was a little confused. Really, they just need to know their last names. So we'll figure it out. We have no school on Monday, so please do not bring your children to school on Monday. But the rest of the week is normal. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, our TKK students attend from 8:40 to 1:45, and our 1st through 5th grade students attend from 8:40 to 3:20. And Wednesday, everyone comes from 8:40 to 1:30. Something to think about. Our policy is that in order for students to be on time to school, they really need to be in their lines at 8:40 a.m. when that 8:40 bell rings. And we're getting a lot of friends running through the gate at that 8:40 bell. Please do your best to get your kids here on time, get them here a little earlier. I know the traffic with Arroyo has been really challenging. I absolutely know. Try to give yourself a little more time so that we can have all of our kids at school. It's the worst. I hate it. Closing the gate as a kid is running in. I don't want to do it. So please try to be a couple minutes early so that all of our kids can get onto campus. It's going to be hot next week. Hot, hot, hot. So please send water bottles with your children. We're going to encourage them to drink water. Even though it's hot, we do need to remember that we do have a district dress code. So please, no bare midriffs, no spaghetti straps. And for safety's sake, sandals are tough. We really need kids to wear shoes with toe covering. And that's because if you fall and you have sandals on, your toes get all scraped up. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And have a wonderful 3-day weekend. Stay cool. It's going to be rough. I have a book today. So my friend Sophia in 4th grade gave me this book. Check it out. It's the Disney Storybook Collection. I don't know if you know, but I really like Disney. It's from Sophia. So I'm going to read one of the stories from this collection, which is one of my favorite Disney stories, The Lion King. Everything in The Lion King had its place in the circle of life. When the Lion King Mufasa and his queen Sarabi had a cub named Simba, Mufasa knew that one day Simba would be king. Everyone bowed in respect as Rafiki the baboon introduced the young prince to all the animals. Only one lion, Mufasa's brother, Scar, refused to attend the ceremony. He was not happy that Simba would be next in line for Mufasa's throne. But Simba grew into a happy, healthy cub. One day he proudly told his uncle, "Someday I'm going to rule the whole kingdom. Everything except that shadowy place. I'm not allowed to go there." Shadowy place. "You're absolutely right, Simba," his uncle agreed slyly. "Only the bravest lions can go to the elephant graveyard." Scar deliberately tempted his adventurous nephew. Simba immediately raced home and convinced his friend Nala to explore the elephant graveyard. It was creepier than they ever imagined. Zazu, Mufasa's advisor, caught up with the cubs and warned them it was too dangerous. But Simba only laughed at Zazu. Then he heard someone laughing back. He turned to see 3 enemy hyenas ready for lunch. "He's a king fit for a meal," laughed one. The nasty hyenas, oh, it's a big book, chased the cubs right into a trap. Suddenly there was a tremendous roar. Mufasa arrived and frightened the hyenas away. Simba was very proud of his father. "We'll always be together, right?" he asked Mufasa later that evening. "Look up at the stars, Simba," said Mufasa. "Those are the great kings of the past looking down on us. Remember, those kings will always be there to guide you. So will I." Although Scar was very angry with the hyenas for letting Simba escape, he made a bargain with them. If they helped him become king, they could have their run of the Pride Lands. And Scar had a plan. Later, Scar brought Simba to a gorge and promised him a wonderful surprise if he would wait on a certain rock Then he signaled the hyenas. The surprise was a stampeding herd of wildebeest. The earth trembled as the wildebeest headed right into the gorge and straight towards Simba. Simba held onto a tree branch but was slipping fast. In an instant, Mufasa appeared and grabbed his son. He got Simba to safety, but then he slipped off the ledge and fell into the thundering stampede. When everything was quiet once more, Simba found his father lying lifeless at the foot of a cliff. Simba had not seen Scar push Mufasa to his death. Simba believed it was all his fault. "Run away, Simba," Scar advised the young cub. "Run away and never return." I don't think Scar is being helpful. Scar watched as the young cub ran away, chased by the hyenas. Then Scar returned to Pride Rock and announced to the lions that he would be their new king. Simba ended up in the desert, where he collapsed from heat and exhaustion. Luckily, two curious creatures found him, a meerkat called Timon and a warthog named Pumbaa. Simba's new friend took him home to the jungle, where they introduced him to Timon's idea of Hakuna Matata, no worries. Simba tried to put the past behind him, but it was difficult. One day, a young lioness appeared, looking for help. It was Nala. Remember that was his friend? She told Simba the sad story of what had happened since Scar had taken over the Pride Lands, but Simba could not face going back, at least not until Rafiki appeared and led him to a vision of his father. "You are my son and the one true king. You must take your place in the circle of life," Mufasa explained. So Simba returned to the Pride Lands with his friends by his side. There was a great battle. Finally, Scar cornered Simba and confessed what he had done many years ago. "You didn't kill your father," Scar said evilly. "I did." At last, Simba found the strength to fight back. He flipped the evil lion right over the edge of the rock into the jaws of the waiting hyenas. When the fighting was over, Simba took his rightful place as king and restored the Pride Lands to a place of peace. And when Simba and Nala's little cub was born, a brand new circle of life began. Thank you again, Sophia, for the book. I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, today and every day, it's great to be a Bronco. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, Broncos.